Hello, my friends, and welcome back to a brand new Realm News Flash, number 62. And this is a last minute, literally a flash, a news flash. And I am bringing in Neon Scoop today on this one. We recorded this about 6:45 p.m. This Tuesday, November 18th. Breaking news today, folks. Hytale has been saved. Simon Collins-Laflamme has officially purchased the game from Riot. He is now the CEO once again of Hytale. Yes, full circle. And it couldn't be for the better. So many people are happy about this, and that's why I had to ask Neon Scoop. Actually, he's the one that urged me to make this one. I was so busy. I was actually writing a script for a regular Thursday Realm News, and I saw the news of Hytale because he just published today a 16-minute, never-before-seen game, him playing the game, raw, what they have right now version of the game. And it looks fantastic, and Neon said that you've got to make an episode over this. And so I asked him to come on and talk about with me. So we made a 30-minute episode together. And also I want to announce that it looks like Wednesday's Realm News is going to be starring a new episode purely over Hytale. And Neon Scoop is going to be covering that. I'm going to be giving my opinions over the game, but it's going to be the first time Realm News does videos. And it's going to be Neon Scoop's going to be playing whenever it releases officially. Whenever Hytale releases, Neon Scoop's going to be playing that game, doing videos and reporting on that. And I'm going to go ahead and upload them underneath the Realm News brand. And you guys can experience Hytale, and I'm going to be reporting on Hytale as well for Wednesdays. I'm going to be super busy, so I'm going to be pretty much giving the Wednesday Hytale episodes over to Neon Scoop. So I'll be giving some commentary on that. It'll be primarily him, and we're going to be hashing this out and developing this episode as it goes. So that's just the preliminaries of it all. Anyways, like I said, we have a great 30-minute news coverage report at Realm News Flash today over Hytale being saved, and I felt it necessary to do this because Simon Collins-Laflamme literally just released a video of him playing this not long ago, like just an hour and a half ago. So without further ado, I'll let you guys enjoy this news report. Hello, my friends, and welcome to an impromptu Realm News Flash. I am here just groundbreaking news to report on Hytale. I'm here today with Neon Scoop, who goes by Neon Gaming Adventures. Welcome, Neon Scoop. How are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Thanks so much for having me on again. I know this is out of the blue. I know this is out of nowhere, but thank you again for doing this on such a short notice. I really appreciate it.
Thanks for pushing me. You were the one that was telling me that maybe we could do 3 episodes this week. And I was like, okay, yeah, we need to, because this is very groundbreaking. Like you said, this may not ever happen again, a video game rising from the ashes like a phoenix like this, which is
Yeah,
amazing. Don't you think
yeah,
so?
yeah, this is such amazing news, and I'm so happy for this. Like I said, for people that don't know, I think this might never happen in our lives ever again. Like this never happens where a game gets canceled and gets bought by someone else and then gets really huge support and gets released. Like this never happens in the gaming ecosystem. And I'm so happy for this because of that, because I've never seen it happen before.
No,
So
it's just very rare. And I think
yeah,
when I
it
made a
is.
report on this way back when, like when games die, they die. When businesses die,
Yeah,
they
they
die
do.
typically.
Yeah,
Uh,
they do. And Hytale and Hypixel, the people that were originally making it, they went out of business and all of that. So this is why this is even more impressive that someone had the money to do it too.
Yes, very true. And for the audience out there, I want to just go ahead, for those who aren't 100% familiar with the story, I just give you a short background. I reported back, I believe, in June or so on Realm News Flash when this first June or early July when this first started going down, when Riot Games decided to cancel Hytale, and then Simon Collins-Laflamme stepped in to repurchase or to buy it back because he was the former CEO prior to all this. And anyways, I'm just want to read a summary to all that so you're all caught up to speed if that's okay with you, Neon.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Hytale was developed by Hypixel Studios, was once seen as a quote unquote spiritual successor to Minecraft. Its roots trace back to the popular Hypixel Minecraft server, founded in 2013 by Simon Collins-Laflamme and Philippe Touche. Hypixel's success with mini games eventually inspired the creation of Hytale, aiming to blend sandbox creativity with rich role playing elements. In 2018, Hypixel Studios officially launched with backing from Riot Games, which later fully acquired the studio in 2020. Despite high hopes, including a planned 2021 release, Hytale faced issues like scope creep, where project goals continually expanded, leading to delays and eventually its cancellation in June 2025. Riot cited technical challenges, rising expectations, and an inability to meet their ambitious vision as key reasons. However, hope wasn't lost. Simon Collins-Laflamme, deeply passionate about the project, expressed willingness to invest 25 million of his own money to revive Hytale. Additionally, Eric, quote unquote, concerned ape baron, creator of Stardew Valley, showed interest in potentially supporting the project after understanding its challenges. So, and the Hytale community just remained strong the entire way up until yesterday when it was announced by Collins-Laflamme on X or Twitter, now X, sorry, where he said, we did it. Hytale is saved. We have acquired Hytale from Riot Games. He then followed up with that quote on the same day, which was November 17th, by saying this: huge thanks to Riot for working with me to make this happen. They wanted what's best for players, and that's for us to eventually play the game. This game has always been close to my heart, and I'm excited to bring it back home. Real talk. Hytale isn't some polished AAA release waiting in the wings. It's messy, it's janky, and there's a lot of work to be done. My plan: get it out to you as soon as possible. No more waiting. You'll get to play it, rough edges and all. It won't be perfect on day one. My hope is that together we'll shape it into something truly special. Thanks for believing in Hytale. Time to get to work. Follow at Hytale for updates. And he has been updating us because fast forward to today, where Neon and I are currently talking, he went ahead and threw out another tweet saying Hytale Legacy Engine is back. And here's the first screenshot. He gives us a screenshot, and then he announces right after that that Blockbench is going to be, that they're going to be using Blockbench for this, which is amazing. And then right after that, he starts saying Hytale will take 0% from modders and server owners for at least the first 2 years. He then says, we will trust that they bring us players. That's all. We will not have any exclusivity clauses, he says. And then he says, by the players, for the players, like he is famously democratically known for. And then he says, recorded and edited. Just this was 51 minutes ago, folks, for you listening live and those later. Anyways, right now when I'm recording this, it's November 18th, 6:43, 51 minutes ago, around a little bit after or close to 6 p.m. my time. He posted, recorded and edited this morning by me, just raw, random footage. I mean, I even forgot to mute my mic so you can hear me click. Keep in mind, Hytale is incomplete and buggy, but still beautiful and fun. We have a lot of work to make this a good game, but I believe in my team. The progress we have made in the last few weeks has been incredible. I made 3 promises. 1, save Hytale. 2, release more videos / screenshots. 3, launch Hytale. We are now working on promise number 3. See you soon. And then he gave us that 16 plus minute video, brand new footage, raw footage of Hytale. And it looks beautiful. And that's where I come back to you, Neon. What do you have to say to all this, bud?
I just to say this is so impressive, and I'm so thankful for Riot for making this happen. So huge shout to Riot for allowing Simon Hypixel for allowing him to buy the game back because it's unlike other huge developers, unlike huge like Xbox, PlayStation, Sony, they never allow games to be sold to other people like this. So I think it's unique and really special that Riot actually allowed this to happen. So I really am thankful for them allowing this to happen. And unlike other companies that don't allow this to happen normally, so this is a really special case and a really special situation. And I love the trailer. I love this new video he released under an hour ago. It's really cool.
Oh
I
my
love it so very.
gosh.
I love it so very much. I love how you can now spawn in NPCs, and there's gonna be
Yeah,
some really cool abilities with that. So I can't wait to see what map creators do with this. And I think this might actually be the Minecraft killer people were saying this to be. Because when this first died out, when this first became a thing, people were saying, yes, this is going to kill Minecraft, and this is going to be the Minecraft killer, which what Hytale was named as. And I think this will still be the Minecraft killer. I think this will basically give Minecraft a run for its money, which I think is a good thing.
I agree with you, Neil. I on that statement. I don't think it's going to kill Minecraft at all. I think it will wake Minecraft up a bit because if I'm looking at this right, I definitely see dual wielding here. I can see the character hitting the mob with the shield and stabbing
Yeah.
it with a sword. This is
Yeah, well,
amazing.
yeah, it is. I think this will definitely wake up Microsoft and Mojang and will show them, oh, hey, yeah, there's this competitor game that's just being made that's just coming back from originally being canceled early this
Yeah.
year. And I think this will definitely wake them up, and which I think is a good thing. I think games like this need competitors,
Yeah,
and it's like a
competition's
good.
healthy.
Yeah, it is. I think Minecraft, since it has not had any competition, was what was making Minecraft stale and unhealthy because they didn't have any competition, so they could do whatever they wanted and all of that. But now they can't because they now have competition with a game that's a video that already has 21,000 likes
Yeah, oh
and
my gosh.
and 3,000 comments in under an hour,
That's
and
insane.
even people like Antivenom commented on this. Even BlockFacts commented on this. So
It
huge creators are in fact commenting on this, which is huge.
I know Colin-Laflamme said that this is all buggy and it's not AAA standards right at the moment, which is understandable, right? But
Yeah,
from
it
what I'm
is.
seeing, this looks beautiful.
Yeah, it does. Like, I don't know why he says that because it's from what I could tell from the 16-minute video, and since this is raw, this is actually raw footage that
Yeah.
he did not edit at all. He did not edit this at all. It is completely raw
You can hear
footage.
him clicking like he said. Here,
Yeah,
listen,
and I
folks. Listen to the audio. I'm going to play I'm going to there, you can kind of hear it. Can you hear that, Neon?
yeah, I can. Yeah.
Man, the sounds are amazing. The graphics are amazing. The
Yeah,
mobs look spectacular. I love the biomes I'm seeing here.
yeah, it's so
I think I'm
beautiful.
sold.
I am, yeah. I can't wait to play this because if you guys don't know, this will most likely become a Wednesday every week episode, most likely. So make sure you stick for next week. I think every Wednesday now we're going to
Yeah.
release
Well,
episodes every Wednesday on Hytale.
I'm glad you pointed that out because that almost slipped my mind. Yes, audience. Uh, I just spit it out. Neon Gaming tonight pushed me to make this episode because I've been just super busy, especially with the holidays. But I was like, man, this is very much newsworthy. And just watching this 16-minute video lit a fire underneath me. And I'm just like, okay. And I pitched to
Yeah,
Neon. I said to Neon, I said, I think we need to do we need to just dedicate an entire episode once a week to Hytale now.
yeah, I
And
think so. Yeah,
he needs to.
it's just so huge. They needs this of how huge this is for the community and for the gaming atmosphere as a whole. This is a
I agree.
huge W that hardly ever happens.
No, I absolutely agree. This is rare, and this game looks beautiful from what I'm seeing. I want to play. I can't wait to play this. I'm going to get in on this too, honestly.
I am. I'm going to. And by the way, audience, I'm going to be recording gameplay on this, and I will give it to Realm News, and he will most likely show this in my playthrough on every podcast on every Wednesday. Once, of
Yeah,
course, the game releases.
Yeah, whenever the game releases, Neon Scoop will be on top of that. It'll be, audience, I don't do videos, but it sounds like that's going to be changing with this Hytale, this Hytale episode that we'll be doing on Wednesdays every week. I'm hoping, and it'll primarily be Neon Scoop doing this, and I'm just going to be giving my opinions, and I'm going to be assembling it and publishing it for them. But it'll be underneath the Realm News brand. So look for that on Wednesdays. And it will be the first videos on Realm
Yeah, and
News.
I'm expecting this game to be released possibly this week because he's
Really?
saying
You think
very
so?
soon. I
Oh
even
my.
this weekend, maybe this weekend, because he's saying he
Really?
wants to get. He says he wants to get out right ASAP. He wants to get out as soon as possible, right?
I think he will do it probably sometime in December.
Maybe or
Like
maybe the first week of December, maybe the first week.
I bet it'll be a couple weeks. I have a feel, but who knows? I don't know, Neon, because this
I'm just
caught me off guard.
the reason why I'm saying really soon is because really this is such a huge moment. I think he just wants he said himself he wants to release it as soon as he can because he wants to break the curse of this
Yeah.
curse of the game, and he
Which he
wants to release
did.
it as
And he did
I
already
guess
because he released footage.
true, true. But I think to really break the curse, you have to release the game before you can actually say you broke the curse.
Oh, he will. And he will. He bought it. He did what most people wouldn't have done, and he bought the game, man. He
I
he
think
did what he
Horace.
said he was going to do.
Yeah, no, he wasn't really going to buy it. I think he was like pushed by the community to buy it in a
Well,
good
he
way.
first stepped in there, man. He was the one that initially first, he announced to us that he was going to look into it. So he
True.
expressed,
Yeah.
and then the community rallied behind him because he used to be the CEO. He used to be the CEO of this game, and then
Yeah, he
and
did. Yeah.
so I mean, it's just I think it's a beautiful story.
Yeah,
It's
it
just
is.
it just makes a beautiful story. Like I reported saying that if they wow, whoa, sorry, I have to pause. I just saw them pull up a map on in this video. That looks so cool. The maps.
Yeah, the maps look fantastic. I just think everything of the game just looks fantastic. Like you can even see at the top. You can see at the top where it says West and East. There's like that
Yeah,
bar on top. I don't know what that's called. I don't because I'm blinking. Don't know what that's called. But
that
they have
compass
that
pretty
there.
much.
Yeah, probably it's a compass. Yeah. And I just love how the NPCs, how they have NPCs so you can spawn in creative. And I love how he actually showed creative mode of the game. I think that's even huger.
Yeah, I'm really
If
digging this world.
I
This
am
world
too.
generation
And
is so cool.
I wonder is this going to be procedurally generated like Minecraft Dungeons, where every level is procedurally generated and always random, so that no one gets the same world?
I thought
I'm
that
wondering is
is how
that
it
going
was
to be
supposed
a
to be.
thing? I
I
can't
thought
remember.
that's
It's been a
I,
while.
I thought it was supposed to be. I thought it was supposed to be
I
like
think it is.
Minecraft, but with an RPG element to it. Like
Yeah, I think so.
it's
Yeah.
supposed to be open world, but at the same time have a somewhat structured setup. You know what I mean? It's like you're
Yeah.
free to do what you want, but at the same time, I don't know. Am I making sense? Or there's a theme to it?
Yeah, there is a theme. Yeah, I think there is a theme behind it. And I'm just glad this I'm not saying this a lot, but it's just super happy this is actually happening in general. Like the community is rallying behind it. The community's cry has finally been heard. And I think we're going to get this sometime in December because it'll be a great Christmas gift to the community, I think.
I think so too, and I'll be interested to see how he goes about giving it to us, like whether or not you like how you
Maybe
have to go about acquiring it. You know what I mean? Like you
I
have to
think
pay for it.
it'll most likely be through Hytale.com, which is the official Hytale website. And right
Hmm.
now, if you click on login, it says coming soon. We're putting the finishing touches on Hytale. Learn more in our latest blog post. Join the official Hytale Discord for the latest updates and direct access to developers and community. So
Yeah, yeah.
that's
I
what
bet you're right.
happens
You're
when you
right there.
So I bet they're going to release it on the Hytale website, and don't know if it's going to cost money or not. I hope it's going to be free because I have right now no money to buy it. So hopefully it's going to be free, but we'll see.
We'll find out here. I have a feeling soon on all this.
Yeah, I
No,
bet
I'm
so.
super
Yeah,
elated.
I am
I know
too. Yeah.
I know the Hytale community must just be taking a huge breath like right now and
Yeah, I
just
bet
like
they can now. I bet they can now like finally take a break and finally rest easy, knowing that
yeah,
their
just
game that they've been waiting 7 years for is finally coming out.
oh my gosh. I know that there's so many people out there right now just expressing joy.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, I bet there's millions of people that are finally excited to finally get their game out and released. I'm wondering, this might actually compete with GTA 6 as well, because GTA 6 is going to release next year, and I think this might actually compete with GTA as well. So
Oh
who
gosh,
knows?
that would shock me if it does take compete with that because those seem like two totally different games in my
I
opinion.
know,
But
I know, I know, I know they are, but this is a huge win, and this is a huge, very rare thing to happen in the gaming ecosystem. I think
yeah.
just for that reason, and just because it was a game that got canceled and relived and brought back to life, I think because of that one reason, that might be the reason why it might have a chance to competing with GTA because of that one factor. Because
Well,
you never know, one factor could determine everything. You never know with the gaming space anymore.
that is true. I don't know if that's going to deter people from wanting to go cap cops in the head while
That's true.
while hijacking cars, but
That's true.
I but
But you
I
never know.
do I do agree with you that this is a huge impact in the gaming ecosystem. In that this is just something to celebrate. Honestly, I love
Yeah.
because man, this Simon Collins-Laflamme character here is just I've admired this guy since I read about him when this all went down back in June.
Yeah,
I was wow.
I've been a huge fan. I've been a huge fan of him. I call him Simon Hypixel because he owns the biggest server ever in Minecraft,
Yeah,
and
you're right.
he owns Hypixel, the biggest ever server to ever exist in the Minecraft community, and that's why I call him Simon Hypixel. And I loved him for so many years because I play Hypixel a lot since it's the hugest server, and I love their games there, and I've been loving him for that reason because of he owns that server, and I'm always put my big trust in him because he knows what the community wants and he listens to the community, which hardly ever happens with like huge games like this.
Are you referring to Minecraft?
Yeah, yeah. Right now, with the whole Bedrock controversy. Right now, with the whole bugs on Windows and all of that. I just released today another video about that. Like,
Oh
gosh,
my
damn,
god.
people are even finding even more problems with that update. I just released a
Well,
video about that too.
Hytale came in at perfect time then, didn't they?
Yes, because right now Microsoft at its biggest low right now, asking Mojang to step in and fix the game, and
And
this
right
came
around
at
the
the perf.
holidays. Perfect.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I just argued about how these issues might not get fixed until next year
Oh my
this
gosh.
because Mouse of Mayhem might be the last ever update of the year, and
Oh,
we
I
just got the last preview of the year.
yep.
So there might be 1.21.30 might be the last one of the year update, which means the bugs might not get fixed, and so that's why the
And
community's even more angry, in my opinion, even me more angry. So this came at the perfect time when
it
Minecraft is
did.
at its low.
Yeah, and all the devs are about to go on vacation for Christmas,
Yeah, and like they don't come back until probably late
January.
January.
Yeah.
Very late January to early February.
Yeah, it's they
And
take
we,
off a good amount of time.
yeah, they do. And this is a good time for Hytale to pick up on that right there,
Maybe
in my
that's what
own
they're
opinion.
doing.
Yeah, maybe they see that and they see the Minecraft controversy and they say, oh, hey, yeah, this is our time to shine because Minecraft's at its biggest low. So we can take them on with this. We can beat them and we can basically take them on. And
I
it's just
don't
like
think he
Minecraft versus Hytale 1v1. Let's see who wins.
honestly, I don't think he's out to do it like damage against Minecraft. I think he loves
I know.
Minecraft too, and
Yeah, me
you
too.
know, because it kind
I'm
of
just
has
trying to.
its roots. But
Yeah,
I know
I'm
you're.
just. I'm just trying to make fun of it. I'm trying to make fun of the whole situation. I'm trying to make
I
fun
know.
of it. I'm
It
trying to.
is fun to make fun of it.
Yeah, it is.
But no, Neon, I'm super excited about this. I'm glad that you're able to come on here with me tonight and talk about this because
Me too. Yeah.
this deserved getting recognition on Realm News, and
Yeah, it
I'm
does.
glad we're
Yeah.
making a. I'm glad we're going to be doing a Wednesday episode of you like touring Hytale. That'll be awesome.
Yeah,
And
me too. I can't wait for the future of Hytale. I think this is going to be a huge future for the community, in my opinion. It's going to be a very huge, bright future.
I think you're right. I think you're right. I'm excited to see it unfold. And I, yeah, I'm just excited about it. I don't have much else to say on that tonight.
Me either. Me either. Like, there's not a lot to report on besides a video coming out that's gaining a lot of attraction very fast
Hmm.
by the community, and that he is now actively, as we speak, working on releasing the game. Like, right now, he's actively, as we speak, actively working on releasing the game, which is good and huge with his developers and with his team.
Yeah, it looks so great. And I read in an article that he has 30 people on his team that are let me see here. Where did I read that? Oh, 30 former developers from Hytale that he has that are coming on to
30.
this. Hmm.
That's huge. That's very huge. Like, that hardly ever happens to get 30 people play, like, actually developing a game that originally got canceled. I'm hoping he can get more in the future working for him and developing the game.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing actually that he has all these almost like these developers from Hytale on retainer. It seems like so he's just going
Yeah,
to
it
bring them right
seems
over.
like yeah, it seems like he had them on speed dial or just had their contacts all saved. And just he just probably just on his phone. Boop, 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 boop. Hello,
Yeah,
can you please
yeah.
work on my? Can you please come back work on this most popular game I just
Oh,
bought back that I was on under DAA for? Thank you. See you later in
hey,
development.
Neon,
Bye.
actually, I have some news here
Yeah.
that I should read before we go. This is found
Okay.
on for everybody out there. This is on PCGamer.com, published by Andy Chalk yesterday. It's titled "Hytale is Saved. Riot sells canceled game back to original co-founder who promises to take it back to the original vision for Hytale." Anyways, I was scrolling down through this and I forgot to even check out for Noxie, who was the CEO of Hytale before it went under. And
Yeah,
then
yeah, he was, and now Simon is the CEO now.
he is, but Noxie did post this. He said this quote, extremely grateful that players will get to play Hytale and that it's in the hands of Simon and Philippe, the original founders of Hypixel and the Minecraft server. Gratitude to Riot as well for finding a way to make this happen for the community. It's unconventional and it worked. Most importantly, Simon has hired much of the original and former team, and I know firsthand. Sorry, and I know firsthand how amazing and talented those people are, as well as how much they care about Hytale and the players. They care so much that even when the game had no future, they banded together and crafted a path forward. The original engine was a blast to work on, and it has some truly exciting stuff. And while I know the journey ahead will be hard, I believe in them. I wish them the best of luck and best wishes to all the Hytale and Hypixel community. Noxie signing out. In quote. Simon respond back saying, huge thanks to Riot. Oh, sorry. He was responding to that. And then Simon did comment to that saying, thanks for everyone who put into Hytale since the start. And thanks for helping support the deal that brought the project back home today. A lot of the original team we built together is still with us. Wishing you the best in whatever you take on next. That was what Simon said, responding to Noxie. I think that's awesome that they have a lot of the original team. They didn't
Yeah,
lose
I
their
think so
jobs or
too.
anything. A lot of the
Me
people.
too. I hope all of them get to have their jobs back and get to work on it again, because I think it's unfortunate how they lost their jobs just because Riot Games, they couldn't make it and they couldn't develop it because they had too much big passion for it and they just were thinking way too much out of the box. And
Yeah,
I'm just hoping that all these people that were originally working on it from Riot are able to transfer to Simon and all of that, because I think they need a job and this is like their chance to shine and their chance to show people that they can actually create something huge for the community. And
I
I just
agree
hope
fully on that statement.
I just hope they can transfer to Simon from Riot, because if Riot was willing to sell it, I hope Riot is also willing to basically transfer their developers from them to Simon, That's what I hope happens, since there's loads of people that are probably losing their jobs because of this.
Yeah, well, hopefully not now. And I think that's just all great news. And I thought that was awesome that Noxie sent out that statement. And it
I
sounds like
can't
this was
believe
just. Sorry, go ahead.
I I can't believe Noxie even replied to this. Like, I can't believe he actually said something about this after, I guess, him losing his job.
Well, it wasn't
Uh,
his fault, and even Collins-Laflamme
true,
came out
true.
and defended him on the early days because a lot of people were attacking Noxie over this, and
Oh,
it wasn't
true,
his.
fair, yeah.
It wasn't really his fault. It sounded like he was under the pressure, and business could be a complicated thing. So this though is just a happy story at the end. It
Yeah,
just
it
turned out to
is.
be a very happy story, and to me, this is a good way of how business should be done.
It might be. Yeah, this is how business should be. Yeah, I think these businesses need to listen to their fan base, need to listen to the community.
Well, not just that. I appreciate the acquisition, like between Riot, between Simon, the people at Hytale. Just like it took a lot of parties to make this work, and they all collaborated phenomenally. And it seems like everybody is walking away from this happy.
Yeah, I'm happy and thankful that Riot was willing to sell it and was willing to work with the community and was willing to sell it back, because, well, they didn't need to do this. At the end of the day, Riot didn't need to do this. They could have just put this at the back burner and just put it there to rot for the next decade or
Yeah, it
so.
was their IP.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, and how they usually do things is that they usually just let things rot at the back of their dust pile. They just let it rot and decompose. That's how
Yeah.
Riot, I think, does their games. How all developers and how all companies do it. So I think it's so happy and so thankful that they were able to sell it to Simon back to him. And I'm happy that they were willing to walk away from this all happy and all happy. Like you said, I agree with that statement and I love it. And I'm excited to report on this every week because it's definitely something huge, and I'm hoping this will help support this podcast, and I hope this will help boost the podcast as well, boost the listeners. And yeah.
Well, I am excited to do this project with you too, my friend, and I think that's a great note to leave and wrap this up. Would you like to say anything before we leave, Neon?
All I have to say to end this on is make sure you please, guys, support Realm News. If you want to help him support all of these podcasts, all these extra work he has to do on Wednesdays now because it's extra work for him, please make sure you join his Patreon. Make sure you please join his Patreon, and also please subscribe to my YouTube channel because I'll be also uploading my gameplay on there as well. So if you want to see my gameplay and also my commentary of it on Hytale, then make sure you join my channel. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. It's just Neon the Game. It's just Neon Gaming Adventures on YouTube, and that's where I'll be uploading raw footage of me playing the game with my commentary and my thoughts on it. So yeah, so once that gets released, I'll upload it on my channel and also over here on Realm News as well.
Heck yeah. Well said, my friend. And I don't have much else to say except for to the audience, thank you for tuning in. And I wish you all a great rest of your day and happy crafting. Sorry, go ahead, Neon.
Yep. I hope everyone has a good night. I hope everyone has a good rest of their week. And I'll see you guys next week on next Wednesday for another episode of Hytale.
And with that said, thanks again for joining us, folks. Happy crafting. The Dark Lord. Signing out. Hey, Realm News fans, it's your host, the Dark Lord, the one who puts the real in Realm and expands your mind one block at a time. I am here to tell you that your support means everything. Spread the word by telling friends, liking, and commenting on Spotify or Good Pods. Find me on X, Blue Sky, Reddit, or via email at bio.link/realmnews. For more content, join my Patreon at the Copper tier for early episodes, bonus content, and newsletters. Find out more at bio.link/realmnews. No pressure though. Just keep listening, liking, and sharing. That's more than enough. Happy crafting, and see you at the next Realm News.